I think we're live now.
I can double jump.
That's cool.
I look like a rejected James Cameron Avatar.
The life source of our world sleeps in the sands.
So did you have character creation or no?
No.
Okay.
Essence. Prized treasure of the sun god Thelos.
One of the things that...
What the fuck?
For eons, humanity
For context,
has been
he's
slaved
like
to
3 or
their
4
will.
minutes ahead of the cutscenes.
We mine essence until our bodies break and fall.
One of the things that did
The
definitely...
lowest of us are denied even
I think it's a
more.
scythe!
Okay then. Oh look, it is Santa
Every day
Claus.
they cross
Mad
devastated
Max Santa
lands.
Claus.
Every day they die, killed by sand wraiths.
One of the things that
or the
really
wits
had
of their
kind of
masters.
sold me on wanting to at
Every
least
day.
try this game with you
And yet Thelos remains indifferent.
is
Oh, there's a parry.
This endless cycle will persist until
is
eternity,
that the
unless someone were to rise from the storm.
co-op actually, yeah, the store, if you have a person, if you're in multiplayer, then that is a straight up dragon. Whatever.
I must
That is
escape
very James Cameron Avatar.
towards the light.
That or a
I'm
neutered
a naked blue person.
Dr.
Okay.
Manhattan with hair.
Oh, that's an axe or a scythe. I don't know what it is though.
You know what my preference says?
R1 is a dash dodge?
I don't have a negative mindset, but I'm not gonna lie, it kind of feels like they're trying too hard. If that makes sense.
Have you
L1's your parry.
have you pressed triangle yet?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's like a Kusarigama's chain sword shit, and that looks cool as hell. Oh god, not this parry. Sorry, I'm having bad flashbacks of Mortal Shell.
By the way, just so you know, when you hold down triangle, different attacks.
That's a straight
Also,
up,
when you hold down
get over
square.
here. That's a hammer. Hammer time. The light, it shines.
Hammer down.
Oh look, an enemy. Okay, R3 is locked on. Good. Okay, yeah, this is very Mortal Shell.
A voice. Perhaps.
I don't know if you parry the enemy, but
Yes.
Yeah,
A voice.
you can.
Who?
no,
Oh, now I can do character creator.
I guess because we are just a skinnish flesh. Flesh?
I don't think I can make an attractive character regardless of gender with what they give me to work with. Just throwing that out there. Oh. Oh no. My friend, you only have 2 voices to work with.
Oh no.
I know that seems like something silly, but what I'm getting at is Like, you're changing the appearance, but there's very much a set in stone character. You get me? And again, the fact that you don't really have much to work with.
Once again,
This
that
is...
voice.
Oh my god. This is like the fucking... that Aliens game we got.
Yeah.
It's limited as fuck. You choose the face you want to start off with, and then you change everything you don't like to try and get something more tolerable. It's so bad. Not hating on the game, I'm just, you know how I am with character creators.
Yeah.
There's one thing I'm gonna critique, it's shit like that. There's 15 haircuts in this game.
They will not.
14 if you, whether or not you consider bald to be shaved as a hairdo.
Oh, this is the hammer. I see it.
Spoiler alert, they actually do have a shaved head
I know what
look,
happens.
though.
Every time.
And why? Why do they have two fucking man buns? Some of the shit is kind of the same, just in a different style. It's outrageous.
Oh, jeez.
Cannot escape.
Angry voice.
Who are you?
Damn. They won't let me have red hair.
Top row, fourth along is a gingerish hair color, and the one on the top row, 4 and 5, starting from the left, are kind of both brown, brownish, reddish colors. Whereas
Yeah, I know, but look, the point is neither work for me trying to make Twilight Princess Ganondorf.
Fair enough.
Knowledge for knowledge.
The world will change, one way or another.
I think I'm gonna try to make Trevor from...
Okay. Nice amount of eye color. Oh, lovely. What great choices we have for outfit color. Blue, green, orange, and red. And it's just the sash. So between red, green, or blue, green, orange, and red, which one are you thinking of going with? If you're talking, you're muted. Okay, that's weird. I think his internet crashed. Speaking of... That's very much a ... Trevor Belmont. Yeah, Trevor Belmont. Hello, I was just talking to you about you about outfit color when I realized, wait a second, hey, could this be an internet problem?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured that one out. Right as you came back online, funnily enough.
Comedic timing, I suppose.
Yeah. Outfit color, red, God that. Outfit color, blue, green, orange, or red.
I'm gonna go with blue.
Okay. I'll probably go with
They
red.
didn't.
Yeah?
They, as you know, they do not give us much to work with.
No, they didn't. I like the amount of eye color, though.
It doesn't make much of a difference for me. Not even just from a I'm colorblind standpoint, but more so from a these eyes are so damn tiny anyway. So, because they didn't give me much to work with and I couldn't really create myself, I decided to just create Jerry from Totally Spies.
Okay, I'm on the continue screen when you get there.
Oh my god, they do that shit where you have to hold square. I can't just tap it.
Correct.
Okay, I am now on the continue screen as well.
Okay, let's go.
A voice.
They really didn't give me anything to work with. Fuck.
Easy now. It's all right.
Hopefully we'll have more options
You're
later.
okay.
Considering the first guy we saw also has a man bun,
Set up camp.
I don't know what to expect.
Safe.
I'm alive.
The Wraiths attacked. You were struck down. We managed to get you back here.
And the others?
For the record, part of the reason I went with such a unusually specific thing
Reeve.
was because they didn't give me much to work with, but also because I can't think of anyone who actually has a fitting voice.
Perhaps alive.
Then we must go back out there.
Why do they have two different versions of a shaved head as a haircut?
I will speak to the captain. We all owe Tracker so much.
Like, if they were gonna have such few options, why not make it where each one's at least drastically different from
I
one
have to
another, you
try.
know?
Where is Morath?
In the upper camp. For Thelos' sake, be careful.
Okay. Okay, it looks like we haven't unlocked multiplayer yet. Ooh,
Fucking course.
I was surprised when our caravan changed from even more so.
I know it's
than
kind
ever
of
heard that
late
from the
and such,
Queen's
but
orders.
you know what? Fuck it. I'll let you double or nothing.
Thank
Guess
you,
Oh,
my
oh, you made it.
drink.
Thankful.
Keep in mind the hint I gave you before.
This blasted route has
that
caused
you only
nothing
do
but calamity
Baja
from the start.
on weekdays.
Why we changed course, I will never
No,
understand.
that I only do
We
Yoo-hoo.
changed course.
Though
That's what I meant.
it's...
Just before
Oh.
departure. Morath told us we were deviating from our old
Hold on, I grabbed the wrong one. I looked before I checked. I
at
checked.
the very top of the pile.
The Queen? Why would she...
Okay.
I must
Now,
go.
guess
But
my...
be
You know
well
what, just for the sake of this,
I will try.
for making it easy here, I'll go to the old name. Guess my soda. Here is an audio hint.
Large be lost. How many made it in the end?
Not even half. The guards left us unnamed to die. The sun darkened in the middle of the day.
I'm like 50-50. Part of me wants to go Baja, the other part wants to go, Voltage. You just have Baja. I'm gonna go with Voltage.
We're sorry. The answer was Code Red.
I wouldn't have
Sands
guessed
are
that
watching
one, just
us.
because,
Storm is taunting
just
us.
because in the past you've said that, you don't like, Code Red as much.
What's this? I found him near the camp. He was trying to sneak in.
That's why they hid the sun. You're letting us starve.
I'll shut your mouth, or I will do.
Ooh, gold coins hiding behind a corner of tents. What luck, what luck. Also a lot of graves. Where the hell am I going?
How much food can one person eat? You dare speak to me, unnamed.
Wow, you're a dick. Again? Are you still in here? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you.
Yeah. You can see why my family is straight up trying to find a new
Yeah.
internet service
Yeah.
provider.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, fucking Spectrum.
Uh-huh. Okay, I've reached
That's-
the captain.
Did you hear me tell you the answer?
What?
Did you hear me tell you the answer to
Yeah.
guess my soda?
Yes, you said Code Red, and then I said, I wouldn't have guessed that because you've told me before that you don't like Code Red as much as other flavors.
Yeah, that's true, but it's a matter of, you know, making it where I have more variety instead of going with just like 2 voltage and Baja, or 2 Baja and a voltage, you know.
So, I reached the captain dude, and he was a dick. Like, how dare you speak to me unnamed? And now I have 2 dialogue options. I must be allowed to leave the camp. I humbly request to leave the camp.
You know, Jerry from Totally Spies would not take that kind of shit, so I'm gonna go with I must.
Okay, you go with I must. I'll go with I'm gonna be the diplomat and say I humbly request.
Sir, I humbly request to leave the camp.
You wish to go out there after such a wraith attack?
There are 2 of our kind who might still be alive. One, known as Tracker, has been like a mother to me.
Ah, yes. I have heard talk of this Tracker. She inspires devotion amongst the unnamed.
That is true, sir.
I grant you permission. The guards will not stop you. It will be one less mouth to feed.
You know, it's funny. I didn't even put circle to talk to him. I literally walked up to him and he got triggered.
Wow.
The unnamed are unsettled. They dispute the new route. Talk amongst themselves. I must admit my own doubts over the Queen's orders. Why were we sent out here?
What the fuck?
What?
You say you must leave the camp. He says, talk to me like that again, I'll cut your head off. And then you automatically go, I humbly request that you let me leave the camp.
Keep walking, scum.
Yeah, that figures.
Did you get railroad in, or did you skip the threat?
I went with I went with I humbly request to leave the camp purely with the idea that oh, R1's a dodge roll now. That's
How
cool.
many made it in the end?
Yeah, it's because we're not in
Spirit form, yeah.
Avatar. Tell me that's not what fucking is.
Also, we don't have double jump anymore.
Yeah, that was what annoyed me. You cannot give me a double jump and then take it away. You cannot blue ball platformers like that.
I said that I was I would be more.
You two, get moving.
What the hell is this movement?
I said that I would be more humble.
With a trace of food, just a pinch of salt.
And
who am I kidding? We don't have any
I
salt.
would be a bit more humble and diplomatic.
Just a pinch of salt.
And try and be reasonable. Like, yes, sir. I know you're kind of in a pissy mood about us unnamed. I understand. Can I please leave the camp? Like, try and be.
Why should I be standing here? If Morath can just decide to leave us all behind.
I'm just gonna do whatever I think this specific character from a specific show would go with. Like, I have no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
You obtained permission?
Yes. The captain
Oh, hey, is that
expects
a
me to
medium?
die.
I pray to Thelos that Tracker and Reeve are still alive.
If anyone can survive out there, it is she.
With such danger. I will come with you.
No. You are needed here. The unnamed look to you for guidance.
You are rare among us, friend. Bravery I have not seen before. Take this armor. I have
Oh look,
patched it
we're
up.
getting armor.
It will be useful to
Charles?
Yeah?
You remember that seemingly pointless button they gave us?
Circle?
Where you press up on the D-pad and that lets you invert your Y-axis camera controls? They took it away.
That's weird. I appreciate the fact that we're already seeing that there's cosmetic shit you can get. Ooh, 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 go on.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? Like, I talked to him, he told me to just, like, do whatever the fuck. But, like, there's no, like, indicator to tell me who to talk to or where right now.
Along the top bar, a little golden arrow.
Lost your courage, unnamed?
Yeah, it's not there.
Go back
Wait.
down.
Okay, I don't know why, but the compass disappeared for a while. It's back now.
Okay, as soon as you leave the camp, we can play together.
So is Stelos gonna betray us? Or get corrupted?
I mean, I feel like it's either going to be we save him or we save his replacement. We prove that we're more than just a normal unnamed.
I meant Tracker, the disembodied voice.
The disembodied voice.
I might have accidentally skipped and just heard shit afterwards. Let's see. Recovery, offense, defense, fortune, shatter. Recovery is health, offense and defense, self-explanatory. Fortune's luck. I'm guessing shatter maybe pertains to like specials.
Shatter attack when you do L2 when you did the hammer down earlier. That.
Uh-huh.
You can press L3 and it explains what everything is. Fortune is loot, defense is defense, offense is offense, like yada yada.
I think I accidentally skipped something again. I was just trying to look at something.
What?
I don't even know.
I don't even know either, Matt. I don't even know either. Here, have a game invite. If you're messing around with the armor, you can probably do that.
I promise you I didn't mess around with the armor. That's kind of what I was getting at. It seems that I did something, I don't fucking know.
Skip dialogue where the guy gave you armor. You should probably equip that armor.
Okay, how?
Okay. Touchpad, armor, press X on the armor. The recruit garments.
On my end, that is like what it is. It looks like the fuck? I keep selecting between the two, but it doesn't change. The check marks on the recruit garments.
Press R2 and go down to transmogrify.
What the fuck?
There you go. And you can press R3 to toggle your helmet on and off in the armor screen. You ready to go, fellow unnamed person?
This feels a little too fucking familiar design-wise. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm feeling that, yeah.
I feel like if we just like had some blue, I feel like we'd be freaking... I feel like we'd come across as some motherfucker from Astora.
I mean, if it was blue, we would just be the main protagonist of Tales of Arise.
Up there. Reeve?
I'd say Tales of Arise design I know who you're talking about from the covenants here.
Please.
Slayer's at least a little more unique than this.
I mean, at the start of the game, he at the start of the game he actually has a full mask like the one you have on now. It gets broken during the opening.
Hold on.
Voice from my dream.
By the way, see, this is the disembodied voice.
This disembodied voice. Yeah?
It is not letting me go to my menu anymore.
Touchpad?
The touchpad... Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, now it did. I'm not sure if maybe there was some cooldown or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But, whatever. There we go. Oh hey, when you pick shit up, I get it.
That's cool. That's glowing.
In the sand. That is where I am.
Oh god.
Oh look, we're both in the cutscene.
Is
really
a homicidal motherfucker with a broken greatsword about to demand we give him our dark soul?
I feel I must. No.
That shit looked like the god-awful redesign of Uka Uka from Crash of the Times and Mind of a Mutant.
See.
That's Doomfist Gauntlet. They say you could level a skyscraper with that.
Hooray!
Be calm. I can help you.
Doesn't that look like the one fucking baboon monster thing from Monster Hunter? Not the one we already encountered in Wilds. But I swear.
Do not be afraid. Use the gauntlet.
My friend, they will not let us triangle attack yet. We have to get... That's what the second hand is for.
Joy.
At last, my voice is heard.
What are you? Who are you?
It's funny, you're the one who talks. So I'm just hearing a female voice while I'm interacting. On my end, the blue orb's right in front of me.
Yes. No. The gauntlet reveals me to you. What is your name?
I am unnamed. I am here, out here, looking for someone.
I can sense life nearby. Up that cliff.
You know, the more they talk about being unnamed and shit, the more I'm convinced that we're gonna have to do some quests such as gathering fire arrows. So that way we can be named, and then the tribal elder lady's gonna show up and say we are motherless.
There on the ground. What is
I'm sorry, but can you blame me? Doesn't it feel like there's a lot of, let's just say, familiar ingredients?
This belonged to Tracker. She must
Yeah.
have come this way.
Yeah.
I sense danger. Wraiths approach.
Like, I'm not knocking on it, and it's, in this day and age, it's so damn hard to do anything truly original.
I will help you wield the gauntlet.
Especially since it's like, okay, what, am I gonna expect someone to think of a new way to make walking different?
Feel it around you. Feel the momentum rising.
Ah, that's boring. C4, my friend, holding down square is basically the equivalent of what it's like in TB4. It doesn't matter at one point you hold down the square, you will always do the puny hammer down.
Interesting.
Keep up the momentum.
Yeah, admittedly that is interesting. However, this just doing the... I'm not sure if it was technically the tutorial area, but, you know, at the start when we were trying to get a cease and desist from James Cameron, I just thought that I did something, I messed up, and suddenly I was using a slower weapon.
There is a charm attached to the gauntlet. It is an idol. You can use an idol to heal your wounds.
Oh, so this is my Estus flask.
I'm glad you said instead of me.
Oh no! Oh joy! Weapon hits restore it.
Well, honestly, that's not a bad change.
Thank you for trusting
It's
me.
not exactly like the blood vials from
Held
Bloodborne,
here for so
but
long.
it's also not just a
I do not
standard
trust you yet,
Estus.
whoever you are.
I feel like it's a
But
reasonable
if you
one.
help me find
I
my
was mostly
friends,
saying
that would
that
be a
because
start.
that's the Hollow
I
Knight
saw someone
mechanic.
earlier, up there. Perhaps who I am
Ah,
looking
yes.
I
One
can
of the
help you
many
climb.
Souls-likes
Let
or
me
Souls
show you.
inspired that are on my list to play at some point.
Yeah.
Right behind Pajama Sam series. Which in turn is after Putt Putt and Freddy Fish.
Are you coming?
Yeah, just give me a moment. I gotta pour something for a cat.
I feel like I'm floating.
Huh.
Careful, Gauntlet
Unique
bearer.
little dialogue.
There are still wraiths around.
What the fuck? The shit won't come out of the dam. I see you. I see you jumping.
I'm floating. Floating.
Floating, huh?
Floating like a sand wraith. Stinging like a sand wraith.
A likely story. I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to Skyrim this cliff.
Good luck.
Okay, that one's not it.
Are you fighting something?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't mean to get into this fight. It just sort of happened.
Sounds like you successfully Skyrimmed.
Yeah, yeah. Good news is the regen rate on the Estus is not that bad.
I'm sure it'll get worse or better as time.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. While I was washing my hands and such, I couldn't help but think to myself, I wonder if he'll be able to Skyrim wherever. Is this engine too well made or not well enough made to let you get away with that?
Survivor.
Depending on, you know, how you view that.
Uh-huh.
Seriously though, look at this movement. They got like there's like no slowdown.
Yeah. Ooh, monsters.
Oh, I've solved the meta. Double jump and then hold square. What is it to heal again? L2 and X?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I mistook my blue for my health. I did not need to do that. At all.
It's fine. This is tutorial shit.
True. Can we agree that double jump heavy thing was a little too effective?
Oh, hi, Reeve. How are you doing?
The tracking was
Reeve.
way too good.
I found you. Is Tracker with you?
Tracker? No. She was arrested. Snatched by Morath's guards.
Okay,
What?
he is an asshole.
When?
Got it.
When the Wraiths attacked the caravan. During the chaos.
Let's go
They
kill
came for me
Morath.
too, but I escaped.
Morath let me leave the camp to search for her.
Then he wanted you dead.
I will go back. Learn what he has done with Tracker.
Your life will surely be at risk, my friend.
I am only concerned for her. Be safe, Reeve.
Murder the named. Murder the named.
Well, you know what must be done. Decapitate him and wear his severed head as a hat.
This will not be easy.
We have a goddamn magical gauntlet. I don't think it's gonna be a problem for us.
Stay where you are, unnamed.
It is the captain I wish to speak to.
You're alive. Pity you didn't find your mentor. That traitor is gone. I'm told you found... Where did you get that gauntlet? Give it to me.
Really?
But it is.
Apparently.
That's how easy it... Oh my...
I want it.
Well, at least it's
Seize the unnamed. Take them to the
it's like
pit.
Batman taking the Green Lantern ring off of Hal. It's just like, just that easy. I mean,
Please.
you can't use it,
I've done nothing wrong.
but
Technically, he can.
You really have no
It's more
idea
like
what this
it won't last too long and such.
It called to me.
You.
Like, he's got the willpower and shit to use it.
Guards.
He simply doesn't have
I will harness its
the
power.
whole overcome trauma
Please.
become a...
Your tracker was hoping for emancipation. But you finding this has condemned your kind to slavery forevermore. What?
oh, booger.
What's happening?
Hello? His connection just went, didn't it? Yep, it's... Hello?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't lose connection to anything except for fucking Discord. Never mind. I'm getting a notice thing saying some shit like, oh,
The pit.
it's funny, you're still in the cutscene.
Same.
Captain Morath. He recognized you.
He was afraid of you. He wanted you dead. Ready yourself.
Oh fuck.
What are you worried about?
The boss.
Do not worry. I can protect you.
According to this, we're still
There we go.
connected.
That's fortunate, I suppose. Yep, waiting for the other player.
Okay, we can parry now. That's so cool. Maybe we should have done this on hard.
It is the first level.
We
Fair.
should make for that opening.
And I think it's safe to say that fucker was probably made weak who Perry.
What? Who are you?
I do not know, Gauntlet Bearer. But my powers... I remember... some of them.
Oh, hey. We got the whip. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay.
Oh, hell no.
Wait. Oh shit, we can switch them.
My guy, it is, axe.
We had the same idea.
I mean, kind of hard not to. If they gave you access to, like, a big-ass surfboard on a stick, maybe you'd be more inclined. When you don't have the surfboard, you usually like to have the more zippy, flashy thing.
I don't argue. I don't argue.
I know. On a related note, I just want to point out the fact that if the special's attack's not strong enough, we might end up just choosing not to even use it and instead just keep the weapon at max charge.
At last. We're out.
Bro, it's been 5 minutes.
That thing. It is from my world.
Well, that's not good.
It sees us.
Stop right there!
Did it feel to you like we were looking at something from fucking...
to die.
Why would I give it to you then?
You will not escape again.
Can we just kill him already?
Look. There.
Silence!
I think something else is going to do it for us.
Captain! The Watcher! It's the Queen!
What's happening?
Go! Now! Quickly!
I told you we should have killed him.
Faster!
You know what, whether it's
a slide?
Yeah, you know, regardless of if it's primary or secondary, we kind of had a fucking... a blade whip type thing.
What's happening?
We could have easily hit his, you know,
we must flee.
Unprotected face.
This is breathtaking.
I thought the shiny over there was an item. It was not. I'm on my way back. Don't ask me how I was... Don't ask me how I was able to do a complete 360 and start heading backwards.
Sand powers, bitches. Sand powers.
Is it really sand powers? Like, I'm actually genuinely asking.
Yeah, this gauntlet controls the sand.
Oh.
We've become Gara.
I thought I was going to die.
How are you so much faster?
The Queen.
I don't know.
We must make our escape. Quickly.
I thought you were just, like, somehow slowing down intentionally.
It's probably the jumping.
The power that I can give.
I wouldn't say that.
No, it's definitely the jumping.
Doesn't feel like the jump does anything.
It does. You lose some of the acceleration you got.
Bastingar.
The Knights of Bastingar! There are myths told of them!
They will know what I am. What I was. We must go to them.
My heart lies elsewhere now. But let us talk when we are safe.
Are you sure? Cause I'm not doing anything.
Did we both just die?
No. It literally told us.
Are you sure that we were meant to actually go into the pit?
I guess we're finding out.
Apparently, yes. Huh. I thought I thought we both just died there, I'll be honest.
My legs. Numb.
Your dexterity is impressive.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
We should be safe here.
The Watcher. The Queen. What does she want with you?
I have no memory. I remember the Knights of Bastingar. They are known to me. They will know about me.
The Knights are surely just a myth.
I sense them. A life force. We must leave this cavern and find them.
Before the Queen catches up with us again.
I sense something nearby. In the ground.
You know, if I knew there was gonna be this much talk about Queen and whatnot, I would try to make an awkward human version of Knuckles.
What's this? The gauntlet reacts to it.
It calls me. I remember something. That structure there behind you, we can unearth it.
Sand bending.
Unearth how?
Again, trust me.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Look at this corpse there. Why does it look like it was reaching for its crotch?
Because its dick was sand bended off.
Bad.
That feeling. Like the sand was pouring through me.
That metal object was broken. But there must be others. Such power to unearth what is beneath the sand should prove
Interesting.
useful.
We lost the ability to run, but now we can sand.
This is so cool.
But only when there's sand.
I'll accept that.
And then sometimes with rocks.
Hook attack.
It is powerful. It is an essence stone.
Lost temper.
Come on, Matt. You didn't need to lose your temper about it. I'm sorry, the joke was there.
I'm not upset. I got it. It just, wasn't making me laugh.
That's fair.
Just like how sometimes, plenty of times I'll tell a joke, and you'll actually be justified in saying, no, bad.
Okay, that's an interesting use of the blue bar. So when you leave the menu, it explains that...
Go. Keep the momentum flowing to unlock its power. The stone responds to momentum.
I'm not saying this is bad, but I do hope that as we level up and such, the combat becomes more interesting.
I think it will, yeah.
Hope so, because otherwise,
Yeah, I feel yeah.
It would make me feel like we could be playing fucking Code Vein, which has somewhat similar, but you know, also more interesting. Oh no, I didn't mean to. Oh, launch attack. Okay, I don't mind that actually. Maybe it's because we both have the whip equipped, but gonna be honest, it felt like a launcher slash a slam. It felt kind of like it was the worst one for that.
Okay, that leads over there. That's obviously the way we're supposed to go. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's one or the other.
Uh-huh.
Until we unlock more slots, at least.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did you die?
Almost. Oh, what's this? I found a leg.
My leg. I found something, but
yeah, I see it. Yeah, if there's anything more to do over here. Oh, my bad. Can you press it again? There. It's like Borderlands checkpoints or warp gates.
What the fuck?
Mjolnir, to me! That's legitimately what that is.
Yeah. Too bad they could have given us Stormbreaker instead. But maybe I just have a little bit of a bias for vaguely scythe-like things.
Okay. That's cool.
Is it just me, or when you look at the weapons, don't they both look like the fucking talismans you would equip in Elden Ring?
A little bit, yeah. There's a explanation on use when you get done in the menu.
Okay. I'll say this, the whip shatter looks cooler.
I'll take your word for it. I'm stuck in the waiting for other players screen.
This one's different.
Thank you.
It is more impactful.
Okay, that whip shatter does look pretty cool. Oh, enemies.
Now, unleash its powers.
By the way, we have a dodge attack.
I was kind of aware of that, but yeah.
Yes, but what I mean is we have 2 per weapon, effectively. Maybe only with your primary. Because at times I can't tell if the hammer just doesn't have a second one or if it's something else. Also, apparently we have different attack combos with the sand whip depending on
I sense
the range we're at.
We are near the surface.
We also have unique attacks for when we're in the sand mode.
I sense
Kind of weird to me, some of these options, not that they're bad, but some feel a little specific.
A caravan relay.
Yes. It is not too far up ahead. Wait. There is another metal object ahead. An anvil, yes. Maybe I can remember more about the knights.
Oh, it's a level 2 thing. Cool. Dong. Oh look, it's our avatar.
Oh hell no.
Who? Corporeality. I am here. You can see me.
Niall. That is you.
Hey, you're talking.
Yes. This anvil rooted in these ancient sands allows
Seems
me to
like
protect
it's
myself.
whoever's like, I don't want to say gets there first or whatever, but there have been a few moments where I was the one talking instead of you. I couldn't really understand
I could not have
why.
escaped Captain Morris' wrath without you. But now I must find my friend, Tracker. I suspect she has been taken to the capital.
That man wants you dead. And perhaps the queen too. The path is a dangerous one.
Then I shall tread carefully.
Together we need not
Oh.
be afraid.
Speaking of Queen, that reminds me.
If I were to learn who I truly am.
So as far as that,
Help me
if you had to
find
piss
the
off one
Knights
of the
of
girls
Bastingard.
from the Sonic Universe thing
sense with
goes,
their knowledge I
did
will
you
realize
did you
more
make a
power.
decision or?
Then let us find your friend.
Probably
what?
Wave.
Quest for the knights.
Of all the characters I could think
I
of,
fear
probably
I am not
Wave.
capable of such a journey.
Because well, we realized she might be the only instance where she doesn't have a fucking murder body count.
Is
Yeah,
true, Niall.
and like in IDW,
So yes.
like during the
Let us find these
like
warriors
just
of
before
old.
the Metal Virus
Together,
arc,
we will succeed.
Tangle actively take stuff back and from them, and Jed's like, Jed starts to get angry, and Wave is just like, no, it's fine, but we'll like actively calms him down.
Castrum 7.
Yeah, I know, but keep in mind, she's there to keep that hothead in check. What happens when the one who's supposed to keep everyone calm is the one who loses their shit?
Fair.
Let us head for the village.
But I do still agree that, out of everyone we discussed before you start stream,
We should now
Wave
be
is
able to leap
probably
through the air.
the
We can fly.
least likely to
Not
end
fly.
with you dead.
Propel ourselves.
Oh
Try
my
it,
god.
and you will see.
Alright, so same question except this time it's the Mario characters.
All of them?
No, female ones. There are too many. The reason I specify the female is because one, whether it's the Sonic or Mario universe, typically when the female characters get pissed off, they have comical gag powers. And also because most of the guys are too likely to just kill you.
Yeah, that's
Like
fair.
if we tried to do the one question, if you had to piss off one of the male Sonic characters, who would it be? Let's be real, it's gonna be Tails, because he has no inclination to kill you or anything. At worst, he might harm you, or his friends might decide to fuck you up. But since we outlawed that, because otherwise, hypothetically, you could just say, alright, I'll pick Cream for the girl thing.
Oh. Hello?
What the fuck? Oh. Since it said you started a new call, I thought that meant that this one died down. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. But like I was saying... Hold on. Okay, sorry. But anyways... the reason, like I said, the reason I specified the females is because too many of the guys are likely to kill you, and then there's literally just a single choice where it's like, okay, yeah, no, they won't do shit. Like, the only other one I can... Like, I honestly think I'd rather piss off Tails over Charmy, even though Tails is more dangerous, just because Tails is more likely to just possibly get his retaliation and leave it at that. Charmy, he's that hyperactive little fuck. He'll just keep stinging you again and again.
Do we have a
and
map?
that's a... No, we do not have a map. But, yeah, my friend. That is effectively why... So, now it's the question with the female Mario characters. Because... You know, like I said, just like with the Sonic characters, if you go with the dude ones, too many of them are gonna say, yeah, they'll kill... Too many of them you'll go, yeah, no, he'll kill me.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a matter of, do you want a quick and possibly less painful death? Or whatever the fuck. Where the fuck are the enemies?
Down here.
Thank you.
I thought it was a sand bender, not an air bender.
I mean, technically, earthbenders could bend anything. Sand is just like a combo of wind and sand, i.e. earth. Lava is heated earth, and then there's mud. Hell, if we want to do that bullshit bloodbending water thing, then shouldn't earthbender hypothetically be able to bend the iron in your body?
Oh.
Like what Magneto did in that one movie?
True. That would take a lot of fine control, though.
And they'll bullshit it. Like, remember when bloodbending was at least something that required the moon to soup up your waterbending, but then Korra just said, nah, you can do it whenever if you're good enough. Blah, blah, blah. I do think it's a missed opportunity with both Avatar series that have come out that we didn't see more of the bending combination type stuff, including from the Avatars. And what is up with this rock?
Shit is up with that rock.
Hey, Charles.
If you are ready,
do you see me?
Go on.
Disappearing in this rock?
I don't see you, but I kind of get that impression.
A chasm too wide to merely jump across, but for you, barely an obstacle at all.
Niall, what's going on? Niall! Whoa, no!
I think you just became one with the sand behind me.
On my end, I was in the front, and you just dropped before I did.
You must wake.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Fight Velos, but you're alive.
Punch him. Punch him. Punch him with a gauntlet. You know you want to.
What? Get back!
Forgive me. I was simply trying to help you. Are you injured?
I'm fine.
That was quite a show. A blinding light.
Oh look, a temple with a sword.
There you were.
What are you doing out here?
I am just a humble traveler. My name is Arif. At your service.
You were trying to steal this gauntlet.
Nonsense. A relic of such renown would be far too dangerous to steal.
So you know of this gauntlet, its power. How do you know?
Seems like we're the only ones who
Spoken
don't.
of in those legends about the knights of Bastingar.
You know about the knights. It is they whom I seek.
Then you are at the right place, my friend. The path to Bastingar is right there.
Where?
Behind me. Through that gate. The gate that's buried in the sand.
Oh shit, you're in control.
So that's not helpful, or thank you.
Let's just say thank you.
Okay.
I thank you for your information.
You're welcome, friend. Don't stay out in the sun too long. If you need to rest, there's a village nearby. And take this as a token of my sincerity.
I know it's nothing, it's not like they invented the concept and shit, but seeing the statues buried in sand holding the sword just makes me think of the Seven Sisters heroes, whatever the fuck, from Gerudo in Breath of the Wild. That was one of the cooler side quests in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even if it was also, you know, a blatant, you just look at it type of thing. God damn it.
Let's meet at the village later. I'll see you around.
Duh, you think?
Please tell me not to trust that man.
But can we
The
unearth
path
it?
to Bastingar is behind that gate. But can we
Do we
unearth
both
it?
just talk over each other?
Have you forgotten that you nearly lost your life? That the
Perhaps.
gauntlet is unstable? And even if it were not, it is not yet complete. It lacks enough power to raise something that large.
Do you choose this or do I?
So it can be fixed.
You still lack faith, Gauntlet
Can you
Bearer.
still choose?
But yes,
Yes.
the gauntlet
Then we
can
both
be
choose.
fixed. Its pieces were scattered across the lands when
Okay.
it broke long ago.
Because I already chose one.
If we retrieve those pieces, we can reforge
You have a
the
plan?
gauntlet
Yeah.
by bit, gaining new powers as we do so, and preventing further eruptions.
Then let us find these shards, Niall.
I sense.
Is there even really a
powerful
gauntlet
piece
since we just kind
nearby.
of slap it
We
on
can
our wrist?
start with that one.
Kinda, sorta.
Then let us find these shards now.
I like that I'm still stuck in the cutscene, but I see you running on.
We do not yet have the strength to unearth the gate. Come, let us change that.
Actually, before we go further, if so, now that we have 250 shards, okay, how do we do that? I don't know how, but there's supposed to be a way for us. It's set. I don't know. Never mind. Let's just go punch whatever boss is in this location.
There, the piece I sensed.
that doohickey? Depot reef, yeah.
I see something around it.
Does it feel like it's trying to be Warframe to you as well? Their technology things?
A little bit.
I'm not trying to hate on this shit. Like I said, it's hard to truly be original, but I really feel like I'm looking at a bunch of different fucking game parts just kind of together.
Mashed together.
I don't want to say mashed because that feels like it wasn't really, like, thought of coherently, but to a degree, yeah.
Starting to remember momentum. We can channel it into shattering blows. Is different. It is more powerful. Large wraith, it can call lesser ones. Be alert.
By the way, wasn't that the boss from before?
I'm not. You mean the one when he was when we were the Avatar? Or
the one where we had to parry.
I don't think so.
No.
The gauntlet should
it honestly looked the
now,
same to me.
but the piece you found is still dormant. It needs enough of its shards to be properly forged into the gauntlet.
Can you sense these shards too?
Yes. Let me show you.
Oh jeez. The ultimate fetch quest.
You see the beacons of light?
Ow.
Everyone
Bugger.
is a shard calling out to you, to the gauntlet.
It feels like I'm playing some weird ass fucking mod with Breath of the Wild assets slapped in it right now.
More memories.
Yeah.
I guess it's a bit much to take in. I will need your help.
And I will be here.
Again, I'm not trying to hate on this shit, but what the fuck?
Use my
Especially
senses if you
since
lose sight of them.
the
They
fact that
will
they didn't
guide
give
the
us a
way.
multiplayer Breath of the Wild. Age of Calamity don't count.
The gauntlet should be stable now. I am greatly relieved.
Okay,
As am I,
so
Niall.
so now we can upgrade our armor.
Yep.
And it's mandatory.
Yep.
And they force us to, again, hold down the
I
button.
am greatly relieved.
Yep.
That's just a little
That's
pet
mine,
peeve,
Niall.
because it always feels like they make it where it's either too...
I
you
will
hold it down
lend
for
you
too
my
long,
eyes.
or where it's so quick that you might as well just press it. Then again, I guess it's still more bearable for the people who hate having to repeatedly confirm it by saying, you know, yes and everything.
Mm-hmm. So... So want to go get the next piece?
Sure. Let's find the One Piece.
The One Piece. The One Piece is real. Sup?
Philos, where did you come from?
That way.
How did you arrive from this side? There is literally no bridge.
Magic.
It's a long story. I was told there was a village nearby.
Castrum 7 is right on the other side of that rope bridge. It's kind of the only bridge standing after that Watcher Fury.
Watcher Fury?
Yeah, for some reason, the whole ground started to shake, and down came all the bridges around these parts. Lots of people got stuck.
I'm looking for the Knights of Bastingar. Do you know anything about them?
Not sure
I
I can
see
help
you
you with
starting
that.
up Ultimate on the
You'll
other
have to
screen.
ask around at the village. But wherever you go, be careful. When the sand
I'm doing
moves,
what now?
Get ready to run.
I just saw Retro is playing Ultimate.
I am.
Apparently.
Oh. Looks like I am. In the form of my Switch power button coming on from me tapping the home button on a controller.
Wait. Hey, Matt.
Yes?
Oh, you went that way? Do you reckon you can make it back over here? Yes, you can. You see that little stone outcropping over to the right, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Well, I bet there's loot there.
All is not dead. I
Oh.
feel relief.
Why would I...
This place.
It is.
Why would I
familiar to me.
bet water is wet? I did that in case there's fall
Goggles?
damage.
Hello. Welcome to the land of boredom. What can I do for you?
What are you doing here?
Twiddling my thumbs, mostly. I have sticks to play with. Fun times. Oh, right. By the way, could you do me a favor? I am supposed to report back to the village at some point, and it would be nice if you check with the other lookouts, too. I'll mark the location for you. If Keen Eyes asks, you can tell her I'm not bored to death. Yet. Can't speak for the others, though.
Who the fuck makes a character like that? That felt like it was. That felt like it was supposed to be some kind of stereotypical teenage bullshit in a medieval time.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
hey,
exact-
look, the loot.
There's loot?
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is.
Oh.
What I'm getting at is it was so like milk toast basic bitch boring. Like they couldn't have done anything.
Hey, Matt. I found the Watcher.
Big deal. They can't do shit.
Did you
Now
not
the
see...
Beyonder, on the other hand, Watchers aren't allowed to do anything. They just observe, despite how fucking OP they're supposed to be.
Fair.
There are too many damn cosmic entities in Marvel and DC.
That must be
Hey, a
Castrum
loot
7.
chest.
Perhaps somebody here
Your
knows
chest?
more about the knights.
Ooh, Idol of Shadow.
Okay, that makes sense. So the one we already had, it makes it easier for us to get,
See that metal part on its body? That is a wraith's core. A wraith with no core is a dead one.
just me, or does the sand whip specifically seem to counter everything he does? Well, not counter, but like, let us just hit him a bunch for free. I've officially taken more damage from the minions than him.
Loot.
You know, at first the only reason I attacked that sandworm was because I thought, it would die quick. It didn't die quick, but what it did do was give us a fuck ton of momentum. Oh, the momentum goes away.
Yes.
Great prices for great things. Stylish ornaments for your
Welcome to
clothes.
Customs
Are handcrafted in the village.
Why is it that it seems like everyone says this gauntlet's a big deal, and then there are people who see the gauntlet and they say, oh yeah, you're screwed. I don't fucking get it.
Oh, that's pricey.
We don't have a choice, do we? Yeah, no, we don't.
No, but that at least is a nice little upgrade there.
What exactly did it do?
So you remember how we had the offense charm and the defense charm?
Yeah.
Now we couldn't equip both.
I guess there's that.
Only fair prices here, as always. Stylish ornaments for your clothes.
Be careful around the shard. The wraiths are drawn to it.
This one is warded by a spell. I sense.
Did you start a fight again?
Yes, I did. I did not really mean to fight this, but that's what I've done.
That actually does damage to us.
We're not done yet. Changing tactics, I see. More parts for me to dismantle. You need to shield yourself. I can help you with timing. The shard is now free to take. This should save the villagers from further raid attacks. This shard belongs to a dash piece.
And what is a dash piece?
A part of the gauntlet that can pull us further through the air. Once we obtain that piece and 3 of its shards, we can forge them into the gauntlet and enhance our powers.
Then let us set about that task.
A kite. Someone is calling for attention. Let us take a closer look. A kite. Someone is calling for it.
Ah, we meet again. I thought that captain had killed you. Good. Perhaps you can lend me a hand?
I can help, as long as it's not some shady business.
Shady? Never! I am looking for rare materials for essence stones. It would be good to know more about them. And to that end, I have been thinking. Sometimes...
This guy's who we had to talk to. I thought I was here before we got into that previous fight.
I'd like to know what happens then.
No, or this is a side quest guy.
Just
okay.
asking to be collected. I could give you some essence stone recipes from my collection if you do this for me.
Knowledge for knowledge. Sounds like a fair deal. If I discover anything, I will
What time did you say your appointment was?
Is there any way to know when and
40
where
minutes.
the Watcher wakes up?
From now?
It is unpredictable, but seems to happen in open spaces like the desert more often.
This sounds
Oh,
dangerous.
hey, a treasure
We
chest.
should make preparations before doing as he asks. Find better protection.
I am just here to trade.
Yeah. Number of customers is low. You said that to me twice.
This looks like a map. Or a piece of it.
Yes. The owner must have cared
You're
about it.
back. Did you know that many items of the past are still around? I know men. So if you... But, as with have an eye on... I think the desert would be a good place. It is wide open, and the Watcher has his eye on it.
Oh, I found a reef in Old 7.
Welcome to our castrum.
I found a book.
Arif told me about you, so to speak. He said you were trying to unearth a...
Yes, we...
Good. I am Old 7. I try to keep things in order here. Wraiths are... We are working.
I'm trying to reach Bastingar. If the knights are still...
I will wait until I see it.
I took
Okay,
care
I think I have the answer to the question. My answer to the question I asked earlier about if you had to piss off one female character from the Mario universe.
So you really can fight.
I thought about who would be the absolute safest, least likely to fuck me up. I settled on Goombella from Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door.
Fair.
Don't get me wrong, since she's a Goomba, that technically means she still could potentially kill me if she wanted to.
The passage to
You know, going off of the Mario universe. It's just a matter of... It's probably the least likely to kill me, and the one I have the greatest chance of resisting in the event that I get into a fight.
Okay.
Like, tell me, do you think it would be a good idea to piss off Rosalina?
No.
Do you think it would be a good idea to piss off Daisy?
No.
And then there's Peach, who I'm pretty sure as far as power scaling goes, might potentially only be second to fucking Rosalina. And that's not ignoring the fact that, hypothetically, that the whole list would also include the Shadow Queen, who is, I think, canonically supposed to be like the origin of evil in the Mario universe.
Arif told us you were coming.
Like, there are way too many female characters in Mario where I'm just like, is it an evil goddess, or is it someone who could slay a god if they're pissed off?
Adventure. Can you see the stuff I mark on the map?
Hold on.
Do you feel
How do I
that
pull out the map?
we are close to a shard?
Touchpad?
Yeah, I found it. Did you set the waypoint for the building bridges and shit?
Yeah.
Then yes. You know what? I just thought of something. Maybe the real reason why we both kept randomly having more momentum and speed while sand surfing is maybe it does some some rubber band type of shit. Make sure that the players don't get too separated.
Please. You... I will. Please.
You're the Blue Crown, correct?
I believe so, yes.
I'm on my way. Goodbye.
Alright.
There's some more enemies to kill over here. And also supposedly there's a shard around here somewhere.
Let me help you see.
A god?
Shard.
Oh. For a moment I thought it was some shit like me being away was making it where an imp wasn't spawning.
Oh my god, the shard's on top of this fucking cliff thing here.
This?
The thing between us, or this giant pillar.
Another step. We are getting closer to our
yeah, that
goal.
works.
Yeah, basically the spot I found turned out to be the actual fucking path. Through sheer luck. Was that everything? Yes. Nope. On my French, but what the fuck is up with this lock on?
No, I couldn't tell.
It would seem that the shadow is actually very useful, specifically with bullshit like that.
Fair.
I'm kinda disappointed. with what I said. No, it felt like instead of actually doing combo, it's more like just by doing the combination it told me to, I just kind of obtained something that locked him in place, you know?
Greetings.
Welcome back.
I did.
That is wonderful.
Sadly. Tell me. We have lost so much time. Your help gathering.
Let's try and finish up this quest, then I say we call it. Primarily because I have to use the bathroom, and...
Yeah. Well, let's, rather than messing with this shit, let's go get the, last, shard.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is that white marker at 90 meters? Is that what you set?
No, it's a when you press down, it's a beam in the sky. Oh, there's a glow thing over here. Rise.
What the fuck?
What's even up here? Oh, over there. Okay, so I'm seeing two beams.
Feel the world around you.
And it seems like the most likely one is in the desert, straight across. I'll see if I can,
You know if we take fall damage?
As far as I can tell, we don't. I'll test it.
Oh, this is fucking...
but not much.
Okay. This is literally the tower that I climbed up when we needed.
Yeah, I figured. If you follow me, I'm going roughly where we need to go.
I was standing on a pile of sand. That should have been enough for me to surf.
This looks like the remains of an old bridge.
Maybe we could bring it back up. But my power will not reach that far.
We should ask around. People may be able to help.
Be careful, because there is talk that the
Another
Watcher...
anvil there, beneath that rock formation. This place will serve as a landmark. We can set
Where?
out into the wastes from here.
Pride Rock, I think. Oh, hey.
Do you see the blue glow? Yeah, cool.
What am I doing?
I don't know. Dong.
This totem seems familiar. I can feel its energy.
You probably have enough stuff to upgrade your armor again if you want to.
Okay.
The Essence Stones. Formidable tools they are. We use them only for battle. But were these different times, they could see other applications.
Oh, cool. What the Rocky. Cool.
What?
This beam thing you did.
Oh. So what's this about upgrading armor?
We probably have enough points to upgrade the armor again.
Oh. Okay.
And there's a anvil right near your glowy crystal. The glowy crystal thing you did.
Oh. I'm not trying to attack or anything, but it feels like they copy-pasted the same Pride Rock-looking formation.
I'm not arguing with you.
Some attacks I cannot block. They drain us of momentum. Watch out for blue sparks. More dangerous and also vulnerable.
I know I said this already, but you see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That was a perfect example. Where we kept trying to fight that thing normally, he kept just teleporting around like a bitch. And then when we finally got his health low enough, you just used Shatter, and it held him in place and just stopped the bullshit.
I mean, I didn't use Shatter. I don't know if you did.
Oh. Never mind then. Again, it says I can't use it. I said never mind then. But then I looked and it also says I can't use my Shatter. So I'm not sure if maybe I accidentally...
Is that...
the Shatter drains your momentum gauge, so... You have to hold her again.
I enjoy this air dashing more than I imagined I would. I sense another piece.
That's the one I decided to go with.
We must look for it.
That's the only option we could do.
There is something else. Something strange. It is waiting for us.
Essence dust. That's our Estus, right?
With caution.
No. Idol. The idol is our Estus.
Oh. What's essence dust?
I think that's our souls.
Oh.
Kind of our souls, because we also have the whole, like, we have coins that will let us sell shit, and also, or we have we can buy shit and also upgrade shit.
You said that we only had evasive blast. You don't have. Wait, you don't have like reigniting shadow or thick. I know you have thick skin.
No, I was talking about the air dash.
Oh.
I was talking about the gauntlet upgrade of enhanced air dash.
Oh. So now what? We good to call it here?
Yeah, I'm thinking we call it here.
Okay, thank you. Sorry if it seems like I'm trying to cut it short. Just like I said, I do actually have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I do too, honestly. Okay, so I believe what we need to do here.
Oh, hold on. I figured out what this does.
What does?
This spire thing on top. When I tap it, it temporarily gives me icons letting me know where some shit is, such as some treasure chests.
Ah, cool.
Because they're open, I'm not sure if that's just, you know, part of the graphic itself, or if that's an indication that we've been efficient. I see.
I think but we haven't been to a lot of those places. So come back over to this anvil. By me.
Okay. I know, I just want to check this, because there was a chest on the map real close. Yep, here it is.
Okay, so...
The anvil, yeah.
Go into your touchpad menu.
Okay.
And disconnect from there. And then before you close the game, you have to save it at an anvil.
Okay, disconnect here. Save world and character.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And they make us hold it here as well. Alright, there we go.
Okay.
This wasn't a bad game, though I do have to admit that there were ones I definitely would have preferred over this.
It might get better later on, but I do hear you.
Yeah, like, that's all I mean, like, I'm sure it was at least somewhat due to the fact that, well, it just kept reminding me of all these other great that I have already played. Or want to play.
Yeah. Okay, okay, viewers. I'm gonna stop now. I hope you all had a good time. And please remember...
Do the internet things.
Exactly. Goodbye.